The camaraderie and the healthy competition part, I found later was unusual. And it was Johnny Ramone that actually pointed that out to me later, talking about, I think, you know, the friendship he saw between Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, for example, and saying, I'd never seen that before. New York wasn't like that. We hated each other. We would screw each other up. At every turn, if you could, you would mess the other band up. The best thing about it is, I think that you learn from each other, you know, and you're inspired by each other. For me, Temple of the Dog grew out of that.
After Andy passed, Chris just wrote these songs. We were going to record it with, you know, the surviving members of Mother Love Bone.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence, but I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled.
It was a fun record that no one had any expectations for, so nobody worried about it. And that made it feel very fresh from beginning to end.
For him to write songs and then have the idea of sharing those songs with Jeff and I was just like another generous gesture that said, I'm not only gonna help you guys with this record, but I'm gonna even ask your new singer, who he just is kind of a shy, quiet guy, who's, you know, I haven't really heard his voice yet. I kind of saw you guys live and, you know, maybe he can sing, I'm not sure. And
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence.
And then you hear it and you go, wow, our guy sings really fucking good too.
But I can't beat on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled.
Eddie was very shy at the beginning. He was very kind of self-conscious. He wasn't fully comfortable, I think, until him and Cornell went out one night.
And the farming babies and the slaves are all working, and it's on the table, the mouths are choking, but I'm going hungry.
He really embraced Eddie when he first moved up here, and sometimes I wonder if that was a void that he felt from Andy's passing, having another equally talented singer that he could sort of bounce ideas off of or just basically relate to. I know Eddie felt a real mentorship, and I think that gave him a lot of confidence.
It was the first time I ever heard myself on a real record, so it could be one of my favorite songs that I've ever been on, or the most meaningful.